You know, we were so happy with the weather we had in the summer, right? 75 and sunny.
Yeah.
I also really like this weather.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so glad when it lasts longer than a week.
Yes, yes. And we are kind of like, this is a good transition. We're getting cooler, but nothing crazy abrupt out there. This morning was in the 30s. I did notice that.
Yeah.
But that happens, right? Here's a look at the radar. We had a couple of showers out there, mainly in the mountains and foothills. Along the coast, a few of them have snuck in, and there's a little baby shower right there drifting towards Portland. I can't see underneath the giant Portland there, but it looks like there could be a shower making its way there. Most of us were able to stay dry today, but you'll notice the high terrain seeing a little snow shower activity. That's also a sign of the times. Had some clouds inland in the mountains, did better along the coast. We're going to have the same kind of vibe tomorrow where we'll do better along the coastline. There'll be more clouds and showers into the mountains. So tonight, because it's cloudy through the first half of the night, it'll actually keep temperatures up a little bit from what we had last night. Radiational cooling kind of kept a cap on it here through the first half of the night. And then second half of the night, we radiate out to about 40 in a lot of spots, but we're in the mid and low 30s this morning, so it won't be quite that cold. We do better along the coast tomorrow, more sunshine there, temperatures in the mid 50s, but clouds and some off and on showers in the mountains, maybe even a snow flurry in the high terrain here tomorrow afternoon as that little disturbance moves through. And then we get into a really nice day on Friday. That's the best day of the work week with a lot of sunshine and temperatures right around 60 degrees to end the week. Our weekend looks okay. It's not perfect, but we've got some dry weather in there on Saturday with a mountain shower possible here Saturday afternoon. I think that's only the mountains, though. The rest of us stay dry on Saturday, stay dry on Sunday until Sunday night, then a couple of showers Sunday night, early Monday as this low kind of races off to the east. All right, let's talk about Hurricane Milton. Talked a little bit about how it looked like a Category 3 about 2 hours ago or so, and it was actually downgraded just recently to a Cat 3. But keep in mind, when you talk about Category 3, that's 130 miles an hour as a Category 4. So it's kind of a semantics thing at this point. But presentation-wise, it does show some signs of weakening, which is good. You can't see the eye anymore, and there's not a really obvious eye apparent. That being said, it's not falling apart. It still has some symmetry here, some strong outer bands as well, picked up on the radar. Ryan's going to talk a bit about these tornadoes. There's been quite a few of them on the east side of the hurricane so far. There's the eye wall right there, and I think the eye wall in Milton is more important than maybe some other storms because it's a relatively concentric storm, and we're talking about storm surge. So when you talk about storm surge, wherever that eye wall ends up, is it going to be up through the Tampa Bay area, or does it take that more hard right turn that's predicted? That's the difference, going to be the difference, I think, for Tampa Bay. Are they draining the bay, or are they pushing that water right up in there? And it's got to start wobbling east quickly to avoid it being too far northeast there and giving them a worst case scenario. Cat 3, that's what's going to make landfall over the next few hours. Official landfall, by the way, is when the eye wall touches land. So it's not the outer bands, even though they're already experiencing those. By tomorrow morning, it'll be a Category 1. Storm surge numbers here, 12 to 15 feet. Perspective for you at home in Maine, the flooding that we had in January was a storm surge of 3 to 4 feet. Okay, so 3 to 4 feet versus 12 to 15 feet. And of course, Florida is much more low-lying than most of Maine, too. We have a good protection along the coastline. All right, so here at home, it all looks pretty tame, right? Also, a mountain shower maybe on Saturday. When I go to the coastal forecast, you'll see those showers disappear on a couple of days because it's just going to be the mountains in a lot of spots. And then a shower Sunday night and into Monday overall. Not bad. But as we just talked about all week, we've been following Hurricane Milton, of course.